Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu replaced, opposition leader officially informed the president. Naftali Bennett will be the new PM of Israel with Yair Lapid in rotation. First coalition ever with an Arab party.
Here's a summary of the article.
A new governing coalition has been formed and is prepared to replace Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Opposition leader Yair Lapid officially informed President Reuven Rivlin and Knesset Speaker Yariv Levin late Wednesday night. President Reuven Rivlin is seen speaking on the phone with Yair Lapid, who is informing him that he has formed a government. "I commit to you, Mr. President, that this government will work to serve all the citizens of Israel, including those who aren't members of it, will respect those who oppose it, and do everything in its power to unite all parts of Israeli society," Lapid told Rivlin at 11:35 p.m. Yamina leader Naftali Bennett, Lapid and Ram chairman Mansour Abbas signed an agreement at a meeting on Wednesday night at Ramat Gan's Kfar Hamakabia Hotel, in the first coalition deal ever signed by an Arab party. The Southern Islamic Movement's Shura Council decided in Kfar Qasim on Wednesday night to empower Abbas to make a final decision about whether to enter the coalition, based on his conversation with Bennett and Lapid. One way of resolving the dispute that was discussed is a rotation of portfolios in the second half of the term, with Sheikh becoming Justice Minister, New Hope leader Gideon Sa'ar shifting from the Justice to the Foreign Affairs portfolio, and Bennett moving from Prime Minister to Interior Minister and alternate Prime Minister when Lapid becomes Prime Minister. Lapid needed to tell President Reuven Rivlin and Knesset Speaker Yariv Levin by Wednesday night at 11:59 that he can form a government. Had he not done so, the mandate would have gone to the Knesset, where any MK had the opportunity to build a coalition with the support of 61 MKs. A source close to Lapid said that even if details remain unresolved, Lapid would still tell Rivlin he had formed a government and allow the remaining issues to be dealt with before the new government gets approved in the Knesset.
This post received a score of 31,000, with an upvote ratio of 89%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The title is inaccurate. Netanyahu hasn't been replaced yet. Lapid only informed the president that he assembled a government, but the Knesset has to vote for the government first.
It would be more accurate to say he is set to replace Netanyahu in about 12 days. The coalition deal has been signed, though, so it is official. Edit. A word.
It's still kinda not official. If someone from Yamina party votes against it in the Knesset, he won't replace Bibi, but doubt it would happen.
Joint List leader says if that happens they will vote for the coalition to oust Bibi.
That is the best thing for Israel.
Only as long as the center-left elements of the coalition drown out Bennett. Remember, he's a settler leader and more extreme than Netanyahu, and is just making this uncharacteristic move because Bibi has finally run out of bridges to burn. Oh, and of course, because he wants that power.
Does anyone expect this new government to last long? Like just long enough for prosecution of Netanyahu, then expect it to collapse?
Given that decided on having the PM role on rotation, they might be willing to compromise with the left on a long term. Or they'll just oust Bibi and then form a coalition with Likud, you never know.
I truly do not understand how Israel's government works, apparently.
While Bennett is more extreme than Bibi, this government isn't. And the government structure matters in Israeli politics, not just who's in charge. It has extreme left, extreme right, centrist, moderates, and even an Arab party.
Notably, the Arab Party is extreme right, but they also have the conditional support of the left-wing Arab parties in the event that a right-wing party leaves the coalition and threatens the prospects of getting rid of Bibi. Narrator, as you can imagine, this lead to issues.
Israeli politics is just all issues though. Too many parties representing specific communities or ideas to enable simple coalitions. At least this time the coalition has a clear internal adversary they want to keep from power.
I always assumed that internally a coalition effectively traded votes, points between its members. I.e., imagine we have the Pirate Party, who want copyright reform, and the Anti-Abortion Party. When a vote about copyright comes up, the Pirate Party uses all its points to steer the coalition in its favored direction. For all other votes, the Pirate Party just saves its points and does as everyone else says.
There will probably be another general election early next year. I don't see this coalition staying together.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.